All right. So I don't really like working on my own stuff when I have other stuff to do. But on Sundays, I kind of like to do my own thing and work on my own cars, I guess, something like that. But anyways, took off all the suspension off the ITR. It is here. I have it listed, available for sale. This is a 4x114 Integra Type R, so it's from like 96 to 97. I was telling some people earlier that if you buy this set, this would be the best set if you want to convert it to a 4x100, because the brake calipers, the spindles, the rear calipers, all that stuff, these are the exact same as the USDM 94 through 2001 Integra LS, GSR, all that. Everything is the same except for the hubs on these items. So if you were to buy the front set and the rear set, replace the rears with 4x100s, and then obviously get new brake discs, then that will be a bolt-on set for a 4x100. Same with the fronts. One of the wheel bearings is going out anyways, so you're gonna need a new wheel bearing. So if you get a new hub, put in a 4x100 hub, which you can buy those pretty much anywhere. But either way, that's what I was telling some people. Or you can put new wheel bearings in it on one of them and convert it to 4x114 and, you know, use the wheels that come with it as well. They do have good tires. It also comes with brand new suspension parts. So it's got brand new front and rear shocks. It's got some new top hats. I don't remember what else it has. It has a few other brand new items in there. So this would be a complete set. We're selling it for $1,500. It comes with the rear sway bar mounts, literally everything to convert this car over to this, and with a Type R sway bar as well. Comes with the through lower control arms. So if you want to convert your car to the ITR rear lower control arms, it also has good ABS sensors on it. I was going to keep those on the car, but we're just going to go ahead and delete everything now. So if you're interested in that, that is for sale. ITR, I'm going to finish pulling out the subframe, pull the subframe out. We're going to clean everything up the rest of the way because we're going to respray the bay. The rear, it's pretty much already all tore apart. The only thing that's staying on it really is going to be the e-brake cables, because we are going to convert this car to 5-lug. So 5-lug will be going on it. I'm going to finish pulling out the rest of the interior, pull the taillights back out, pull the gaskets, pull the harnesses, everything out of here, and then we're going to respray everything white. One of my initial thoughts was I do really want a yellow Integra, but man, going through the hassle of having to do a full color change on this just because I want it yellow, because I want to do a spoon wrap on it, nah, not really going to happen. So we're going to leave it white. We're just going to freshen it up inside, engine bay. The outside, I'm going to go through and fix some of the body damage and issues on the outside. Luckily, there's no filler in the car. There's never been any rust in the quarters. There's a little bitty outside rust spot here, and then a little bitty ding right here that's kind of rusted. But we're going to fix all that, clean it up, and then we're probably going to do a wrap on this car as well, so that way it matches the hatchback. But obviously a lot of cleaning to do, some adjusting. Some of the front end it's a little dinged down here. This piece doesn't match up very well. Obviously it clips something down here. So yeah, a lot of work going into this car. And then we're going to get the rear spindles and hubs all prepped up. So I went through this earlier in a previous video of pressing those out for the PCI saphiric bushings that we're going to put in there. Crazy enough, I've done a lot of rear wheel bearings on these, or hubs, and those have never come off like that. Literally, I just took the nuts off and the hubs just came off. They weren't loose or anything, but they just came off, and that's pretty crazy because normally this race right here stays stuck onto that, and man, it is a mother effer to get off. And so luckily we got lucky there, cleaned up the rear hubs a little bit on the outside, Then I'm going to clean the inside before I go ahead and put the new discs and all that on there, but we'll put these back on. I'm just waiting until I get some more of the suspension parts so I can put the PCI items in there without the hubs and everything being even heavier. And then on the rear or on the front, I'm going to take these apart and obviously clean these up really well. I'll probably take the heat shields off of these or the dust shields off of these like I did on those. That's how it is on this car. And I don't know, I mean, I don't think it makes a real big difference having them on or off. It is just like a dust shield, and I don't have them on here, and I think it just looks really good because you can see the disc, and you know, with the control arm being nice and clean and black and everything underneath there, it just looks really good. Function wise, I don't know, it might help cool it down a little bit, whatever. Somebody will probably drop it in the comments and say, oh, you gotta have those heat shields on there, because if not, your car's gonna explode. But you know, it's always something like that. Over here, these are the rear. Man, sorry, I'm like super plugged up. Over here are the rear calipers, and you know, someone before me really thought that blue would look good on these or something like that. So whatever. Pulled these all apart. I'm gonna paint strip these, get them all cleaned up because I like them just to look OEM, kind of the zinc gold color that they come with. So I'm gonna sand these all down, get them looking good. The rear brackets are over here. One of the e-brake cables was stuck in here like crazy. I think it was this one. And unfortunately, there was no getting that cable out. So I literally had to cut the cable, put this in my press, and press that piece out of there. I think they had previously like beat on it before, and it was seized in there. And I've had that happen before, and well, I'm just like, I'm leaving them. But the thing about that is that on the rear of the ITRs for the 5-lug, those are very specific brackets that you have to have for those. You cannot use the USDM brackets. They're specific to that set, so had to get those off. I do have another set of 5-lug here, so we are selling this set. This has actually been converted to a 32 mil axle, so you can actually run stock axles from your Integra on these. And then the rear, obviously, ITR. So these are the real ITR. These are not knockoff ones with the calipers flopped upside down and all that stuff. And people probably ask, oh, why don't you just use those calipers? Well, the reason why is because it's missing the e-brake cable bracket, and it also is missing the e-brake cable clevis on top. For some reason, they took those off. I didn't really want to go tearing those apart, so I'm just going to strip those down and get those done. It did come with these. I don't know if I'm going to sell these yet. This is for specific ITR rears. Obviously, you can see on the rear shocks there with the eyelet there, but they do need rebuilt. So I'm going to try to find someone to rebuild those. And the engine wise that we have for sale, got the manifold cleaned up, but I don't have a gasket for it yet. So I'm going to get a gasket tomorrow, finish putting this thing together because I have a guy that actually wants to pick this up tomorrow. We'll see. But regardless, lots of work to do still on that, and already did a lot of work today. I was here at like 8 o'clock this morning, and it's already 5 o'clock now. So either way, if you guys like these longer videos and like these updates, definitely drop a comment. These videos normally don't do very well for me because they're longer than 3 minutes, but I do want to make more content for YouTube, and then I make a lot of shorts for like TikTok and stuff like that. But if you guys like seeing this stuff and, you know, seeing the build process, I would really like to document more of it as far as like filming the actual work, but it's just really hard doing it by yourself and then trying to get stuff done. Also, we pulled this stuff off. So this stuff will be listed on eBay. So we have the wiper control and controls here. We have a quad pod for an Integra. That's pretty old school. Master or slave cylinder with a steel braided line, the reservoir with the OEM line, and then a 94 to 97 steering column cover. It's got all the clips on there as well, so all this stuff is going to go on eBay, and we'll put that up. But yeah, drop a comment, let me know what else you guys like to see. If you guys need anything else from this car, let me know, because it's not going to be here much longer. And let me know what else you guys like to see.